beautiful Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for May 2021. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that there are currently scammers about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not have PayPal, I do not have WhatsApp, Telegram, I do not have Patreon, so I do not take donations. I also do not have an assistant, okay? So if anyone claiming to be me offers you a personal reading, I don't do those either. And I certainly will never take your money. Even if you bumped into me in the street and said, hey, Baba, can I have a personal reading? I'd give you something in that moment, but it would be free, okay? Just to let you know, I'd say sure. So I'm just letting you know because I want you to save your wonderful money for yourself or your family, okay? So just be mindful. Also, there's a fake Facebook page out there claiming to be me. It's got a number on there as well. That's not me. Okay, so just please be mindful and keep yourself safe. Let's get straight to your monthly reading, Virgo. This is for May 2021. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, God and Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Okay, protagonist energy. We've got the Death card, okay? So you're putting an end to something. Now, you could be dealing with someone who's got Scorpio placements or Aries placements there, but you're basically moving forward. It's a reminder that you need to shed anything that is holding you back and anything that you feel is an old pattern, okay, Virgo? Sometimes we like our sort of cycles. We sort of set an intention and we do something a certain way and it's wonderful, but sometimes it doesn't work out the way that we'd hoped. But if we do the same thing over and over again, hoping for a different outcome, we're never going to get it, okay? So I feel like your protagonist energy, you're cultivating your life across the board, cutting out anything or anybody that doesn't bring you any sort of healthy energy. I feel like you're cultivating new. There's change here, endings bringing new beginnings. You're in a transition period. Now, what's really interesting, we've just had the supermoon in Scorpio. That was very powerful energy. Anything we were avoiding, even if we felt like there was relationships or conversations, maybe even job situations that we felt no longer serve their purpose in our world, they're all coming to the surface so that we cannot avoid the energy. So you may have been processing that energy and deciding, yeah, it's over. I'm cutting it. It's gone. Okay. Now, there's an energy here of anything you were resisting, anything that was stagnant, it's not going to be that way anymore. Also, I get an energy that something that you may have been obsessing over for a little while. It could have been, we will be clarifying love and career separately in this reading, but they're indicating here it's an end to overthinking. For the short term, we all go through different periods there, Virgo, but for May, I feel like there's a release for you. The sun's out and I feel like you're in pursuit of happiness there. As you can see, the sun is right there in this card and there's a little bit of cloud over there, but that's all about to change, okay? Because that is a card of change. Now, we've also got the Magician card here. This is scattered energy in this position. So if you've been having a bit of a lack of focus recently, you felt like you weren't sure which direction you were going in, which is very unusual for you, Virgo, but you may have felt really stuck in a rut recently, or may have felt like you've been wasting your resources or your time in a situation. You're like, I'm not doing that anymore. I feel like you're regrouping and I feel like you're sort of gathering your motivation to move forward and accomplish something really wonderful, whatever it is that you've been hoping to accomplish there. I feel like you're getting your mojo back after a period of feeling a little bit stagnant or maybe even feeling like all the goals and dreams that you'd set before, maybe they feel a little bit like, do I still want this? It just feels like an energy of like, oh, what's the point? What's the point? I'm just getting that sort of energy coming through here. Now that could be, sorry, I'm just shifting my leg there. That could be because of what's going on around the world at the moment. It feels like there's a lot of very heavy energy and there's restrictions in place across the world in different variations. So you may have felt like you've been a bit scattered in your ideas or your thoughts, and you know that you've got unfulfilled potential in a certain area. So I feel like you're now moving through that time and you're gathering momentum. Okay, I feel like this is a time for an awakening. I feel like there's action starting again. You have everything you need within you, Virgo. It starts with a plan. And it starts with motivation, okay? So you can do anything you want. If you're thinking about bossing up there, we've got the Emperor card in your unified position. So for May, I feel like it's a time for energizing. It's a time for success, rising up there, perhaps taking some sort of position of leadership or taking on more responsibility within a job or a situation that you're hoping to achieve something in. This is the masculine energy of doing. It doesn't mean it only connects to people who consider themselves masculine energy. We all have masculine and feminine energy anyway. It's quite fluid. You know, there's times where we sit back and allow abundance to come towards us. And there's, times where we get out there and sort of go after something, chase after something. So I feel like you're remaining calm in the chaos. And if you're being an entrepreneur, for example, setting up your own business there, I feel like it'll be a very fruitful time. You're putting a structure in place for the future. Your plan is back on. After a period of feeling maybe a little bit stuck or even some sort of inertia or your hope has been destroyed in a certain area, I feel like you're back in the game. That's what I'm feeling here. Now, in terms of love, as I said, we will clarify that energy as well. You could be thinking about ending some sort of cycle within a relationship in order to manifest a new passion or a new pathway in a relationship and sort of start planning for the future. So let's see individually what's going on there in the energy. First of all, I'm clarifying career, okay? Thank you so much. Ooh, Page of Water. Interesting, especially when it comes to career. This is about finding that, playfulness within what you do, finding that love for it again, okay? So the Page of Water is an offer to do something that you love doing with your heart, okay? So you may have a new opportunity coming on in here that gives you a little bit more freedom. It's emotionally fulfilling as well as financially, but I feel like if you're walking away from one job or a department even, or a way of doing things, I feel like it's a path of rediscovery. It's almost like the beginning of something that's going to be very, very fruitful. And I feel like it's something to celebrate that's coming on in here in terms of your career. When you get a Page of Cups, in terms of a career, it's about following your bliss, following your heart, and finances will flow from there, okay? So you may be thinking about doing something new, something that even as a younger person, childhood sort of a dream or wish, something that you may have felt like was a pipe dream. You may be revisiting that energy in order to move forward. We've got Four of Fire. Oh, love it. We've got a lot of synchronicity. When synchronicities start showing up there, Virgo, there's change, okay? 2 4s there. We've got Four of Pentacles matching that. So your passion will be met by the finances, okay? So it's almost like it's all coming together. Wheel of Fortune. Whenever you get synchronicity, there's normally a Tower or a Wheel of Fortune not far behind, okay? We will clarify this energy as we move forward. And we got the Moon card. Very powerful, that Scorpio moon that happened there. But now, as we shift into May, we have that new moon in Taurus, and that's when the money comes on in, okay? So the new moon before that was in Aries, so that was a time for cultivating your vision and your dream. And then the next one is obviously the new moon is in Aries, so that allows you to see the dream come to fruition and reward you for it, okay? Sorry, they just wanted me to go one more, so I am there. Okay, interesting. I shuffle this deck a lot, okay? So for 2 cards that are back to back in a deck to show up together, it is unusual. So this is about enjoying your craft and learning new skills and working solidly on your own in some sort of area that brings you a lot of financial gain. But we will clarify that as we get there. So I just got a itchy leg there. It's my energy, not somebody else's. I'm just feeling that, okay? So they're just giving me a name, Boswell. So either that is a surname or it is a place name. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. If it does not resonate for you, doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading, okay, as their attention may have wavered slightly. So Boswell, okay, or Boswell. No, Boswell. That's how I'm hearing it. Okay, so the Page of Water is an opportunity to do something that you love, and the Four of Fire indicates a new creative phase, a celebratory time. Okay, coming together perhaps in partnerships or teams to do something that maybe you've wanted to do for a long time. The finances will flow from there, so perhaps this is an opportunity to do something that you've always wanted to do. It may be sort of a pleasurable company business on the side. Okay, I feel like you will be in good company, and I feel like you'll be making some sort of magical sort of offering to the world in terms of your passion. The Four of Fire is it's almost like union, but also it's like a marriage of minds, as it were, when it comes to career. It's about everybody coming together with their passion, their ideas, their brainstorming, to create something exciting. So you may be thinking about partnering up with somebody in a creative field where maybe before you all talked about it, but then the energy was scattered and nothing got off the ground. This could be a re-coming together of that idea and going through with it. It'll be very, very successful. But if you are thinking about doing something on your own in terms of entrepreneurship, I feel like the right people will gravitate towards you to help you on your way and really inspire you. It's as if by accident people just pop on into your world and inspire you in certain ways, or lead you to information, or they're almost like giving me plot points of where you need to go next in your journey. So for example, especially with that moon card, the moon card is a Cancerian energy, and they're showing me this energy of a crab, which is like, the crab wants to go from A to Z, but the crab doesn't just go from A to Z. The crab takes a little bit of a sidestep. So it could be like a stepping stone energy here that I'm getting, or it could be that you need to take a detour. Spirit indicates a slight detour on your journey in order to meet the right people, okay? Because this is important. This card is being really illuminated to me. So if you're, for example, you felt like a career that you had invested in a couple of years ago, or even back as far as like a year ago, and you felt like the pandemic put something on hold for you that was creative. If you're like, I don't know, a painter or a performer or something like that, you don't have to be in that area. But if you feel like things got really stagnant and you felt like perhaps it wasn't going to happen and you had to leave it for a while, I feel like it's back in the game, okay? The Four of Earth is also ownership of that. So whatever you're deciding financially, you're building a very strong foundation with that. And I feel like it's for your highest good of all. You're aligning yourself with your plan, but also with the dream. It's a reminder here that whatever you're going on to achieve, you've got stability behind you. So, and it's for the long term. The Four of Pentacles is often for the long haul. And as you can see, there's a bit of a rocky time there, but as you can see, there's growth here that's starting to cover over the rocky time. So if you feel like you've been going through a bit of a tough time, my beautiful Virgo, know that May will start to see things develop in a very exciting and more positive, auspicious way, especially when this comes into play. This is the Wheel of Fortune there. This is Fortune's Wheel, destiny meeting synchronicity. If you feel like it's been a bit of a rocky time, I feel like fate intervenes to bring you a change of luck, as it were. There's good karma here, and I feel very much like it's going to make you appreciate because you've been through a bit of a tough time. That's what life unfortunately does. We get the rough times with the good times to make us appreciate the good times even more. I feel like you'll be very grateful for what's about to come on in here, but it may require you coming out of your comfort zone in some way to do something that either you felt was unobtainable or you felt like you had to abandon in some way, but you're coming back to it. You may be a little bit, they're just giving me here, I'm going to pull a card on that. They're giving me something here where you're like, am I too old to start again? Or am I too old to do this? That's the energy that I'm getting here. Spirit says there's no such thing as too old. You do things when you want to do things, okay? If it's been whispering on your shoulder for some time, my beautiful Virgo, it means it's meant to be actioned, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? How would I like to receive? Thank you so much. There we go. We've got the Nine of Wands there. Now, the Nine of Wands is someone who's gone through life, been through the ups and downs, and is in a bit of a wounded warrior state. So either you felt like this thing did not work out the way you wanted it to be before, but this is about persistence. You can do this. you're on your way there. You may be a little bit guarded about this energy, or you feel like you're on your own in this situation. But as I said, you will be gravitating towards the right people. So for example, if you if it was the end of a job opportunity, for example, that you were in a long-term job and they've either made some cutbacks there, or you've lost your job or been made redundant, and you're looking for a new job opportunity, I feel like something that is more in line with your heart, something that you really wanted to do for some time, actually comes on in. Okay, and I feel like it's going to be quite an exciting opportunity that leads to a lot of growth. It's almost like you cannot believe your luck, but I feel like it's a lucky break, or you're either taking a risk or a gamble and it pays off. But if you're in a job that you actually enjoy right now, or a career that you enjoy right now, I feel like there's going to be a celebratory kind of energy here. It brings you an even better opportunity. So it could be an opportunity to study a little bit more within the department, to work your way up the ladder, as it were. I feel like you may be even doing some sort of volunteer work within this sector in order to increase your money. It seems to be all about increasing your money here. They're showing me a graph right now. Maybe you've got a graph to do with your money right now and you're looking at it. They're showing me the graph going up, okay? King of Cups. So yeah, making a real strong investment here, okay? Now the King of Cups, again, could be entrepreneurial energy, because the king is about a business person, but you could also be stepping into that leadership role, boss type energy. The Emperor energy is very strong. Male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about bossing up. And I feel like you'd be a very wonderful leader who is very supportive, is very tolerant, someone who's got empathy, understands the people that work for them. And I feel like, persist with this. Whatever this is, there's no age limit, okay? They're also indicating here, follow your heart, okay? The highest investment in work of all is to do something with the whole of your heart, okay? So I feel like you will be working your way up through the ranks. So if you're starting something new, for example, Virgo, I feel like you'll be in this energy only for a short time, and I feel like you go straight up to king mode very soon, okay? So I feel like you're moving up quite quickly, and the Wheel of Fortune indicates you've worked really hard for this, but I feel like you're being given just a little helping hand, because there may have been a bit of chaos or a run of bad luck recently. They're actually showing me someone looking in a mirror right now. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. They did this to me before with the Wheel of Fortune. I'm not sure if it was in your reading, but they're just indicating someone really taking a cold, hard look at themselves in the mirror. So if that's you, there's definitely something in this message for you. If it's not you, again, it doesn't mean it's not your reading, but it could be about you're in a self-reflective kind of mode as you're kind of looking at where you've been in your career so far, if you're still enjoying what you do, and if you want to proceed on it and make some changes, okay? The Moon card is really about that, releasing illusion, feeling the fear, doing it anyway. I feel like you're using your intuition to move through a rocky patch, and I feel like the stars are actually aligning for this illumination. It's the time of metamorphosis, okay? Now you may have become a little bit aware of your shadow side as we hit that supermoon in Scorpio. The emotions may have been running high, but now we've got Mercury entering into Gemini around about the 2nd or 3rd of May there, and that's about communication skills, so you'll be in a really good negotiating position. Also, we got Venus entering Gemini in around about the 7th, 8th of May, depending on where you are in the world, and there is a shift for a more lighter, brighter, even flirtier kind of time. I feel like it's almost like the burdens are kind of lifting off the shoulders a little bit there. Now with the 9 of Earth, again, solitary energy, but this is about financial gain, okay? Enjoying your work, doing what you're time for plenty. I feel like you're blossoming in terms of finances. There's more money coming on in here. So if you're moving up in a leadership position or the next stage within your career, I feel like you're going to get more money than you got before. I feel also that if you're negotiating some money, I feel like it's almost like I'm getting an energy of someone negotiating. You know what you want, okay? So it's almost like you got a base figure that you want, which we'll call this the base figure. And then you may shoot from above here and say, well, I'm looking for this actually. And then the employer will go, oh, okay, yeah, that's great, but we can only offer this much instead. And it's just a little bit lower than the top money that you offered. It's still bigger than what you are hoping for. That's the energy that I'm getting. Okay, so I feel like you're gonna have enough money to sort of start planning big stuff for the future. There's financial gain here, but I feel like it's something that you do alone. I mean, you may have a team under you, but I feel like it's, for example, if you're a boss, I feel like you own your domain. It'll be that sort of energy. You may have people or a team working with you, or you may have team people advising you in certain ways, but I feel like what it is that you do, it's like you owning your domain and earning more money because of it. The Eight of Earth is about learning. So I feel like you're implementing some sort of new skill or doing some sort of course, or you're curious about a different sort of sector within an area that you work in, and I feel very much like this is gaining knowledge and either getting a new skill or, you know, putting yourself on an online course, because I feel like there's expansion here. I'm going to pull a quick card on that energy. It's almost like they're showing me that there's a lot of people out there, Virgo, who may do something similar to what you do, but you're the go-to person. You are the best of the best. You are master of your craft. You enjoy what you do, and I feel like the money starts to flow from there to the point where people actually seek you out to get the job done. That's the energy that I'm getting. Also, they're showing me a daisy. A daisy. So either you are, either they're showing me a daisy because that is your name. So it could be a name there, but they could be showing me a daisy. Either you're looking at a picture of a daisy, or you're sitting there making a daisy chain, or daisy is in some way important to whatever it is that you do. It could represent, you know, we're heading out of springtime into a bit more sort of a warmer climate, depending on where you are in the world. But daisy seems to be important for some reason. So maybe it's about freshness, fresh new ideas, or fresh new start there. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Can you please clarify this Eight of Earth for my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide? Thank you so much. So we got the Five of Wands, conflict. Okay, the Four of Wands, and we got the Lovers in the reverse. So in terms of career, this could be that there was a little bit of conflict where you were working and you decided to separate from that space. The Lovers in the reverse indicates some sort of discord or disharmony, especially with the Five of Wands there. There's a bit of conflict. So either at your space of work, you've either been conflicted yourself, or you feel like there's challenges here, maybe even rivalry. Because I'm clarifying this Eight of Earth, and they were giving me that energy that even though, you know, a lot of people may do what you do, Virgo, it feels like you are the best of the best. So there may be competition here, but there's something here about either you're leaving a space because people pitched you against other people, or they disrespected you in some way. They made something difficult there for you. I feel like there's obstacles to be overcome here. And as you can see, we've got the Four of Wands, just like we got the Four of Fire there, the same card. There's an energy of either reuniting with these people or reuniting with this idea. Perhaps you're partnering up with another team that respects you a little bit more, other people who are a bit more on the same page as you. This is about this is almost like this is commitment, basically, but it feels like either you're doing like a short-term contract with someone just to see if you want to work there and whether they want to work with you, maybe a 3-month thing that you've just signed that says, I really want to work with you, but let's see if we, you know, work well together. So it could be like a new contract, and you got like a probationary period. So they just gave me probationary. So maybe you're in a probationary period, okay? In the Three of Wands in the reverse, this may be something that you're like, you were set back within a workspace and you didn't see it going long term, and you decided to leave and go elsewhere. I feel like there's something here about conflict. Perhaps that's what you're thinking about. Maybe you're thinking like, nah, I'm not so sure. You got a lot of skills, so you may be thinking about taking yourself either to be an entrepreneur and, you know, bring your skills out to other people. If you're like how can I put that? Spirit, could you give me the word I'm looking for? that's not the word. They give me the word analyst. That's not it. Okay, I can't think of it unless they give it to me. They'll just give me analyst again. So someone who seeks out your knowledge, okay, on like a contractual basis. So you may be thinking about setting up your own practice, for example, in an area that you already work in, because I feel strong energy of thinking about getting your own business off the ground if you haven't already. But I feel like you're being given an opportunity to do what you love and earn a lot of money from it. There may be a growth period as well where you learn extra skills to put yourself ahead of the competition. So very, very positive energy in terms of your career. I feel like you're leveling up, and there is a bit of a surprise happening mid-month for you with regards to money. I feel like there's either a surprise that you're getting more money than you thought, or but it feels a very positive time, okay? A very positive shift there, and you'll be enjoying it. I'm going to clarify love now for you. We got the Five of Fire, and we got the King of Air. So a little bit of perhaps, oh, thank you so much. Interesting energy here. We have okay. Let's get to it. I'm taking in a breath because I'm like, it feels like I'm just holding my breath, which is not like me. So maybe it's an energy of someone out there just holding their breath going, what's going to happen? But anyway, we've got the Five of Fire. Now, there could have been some sort of arguments within your relationships or conflicts recently. Now, this doesn't have to be within love relationships, but I am clarifying love relationships. I just feel like there's been a bit of a tough time. There's been some conflicts, some arguments or something here, a little bit of a challenge when it comes to love. I feel like it's almost like two people going through a difficult phase or a rocky patch there, where it's like, can we save this? I feel like you're being transformed by the energy, because we got the two butterflies there. They often connect to the Death card, which is about change, endings, bringing a new beginning. So this could be new energy coming on in after a period of conflict. But I feel like with this is the Five of Fire, which is about it's almost like unity in diversity. You two, you and this person or whoever, because I feel like you're talking to someone already, okay? Or this could be someone from your past. I will clarify that energy. But it's almost like you and this person, you sometimes rub each other up the wrong way. Okay, and it's you're so different but so the same, and it's about trying to honor each other's differences in this moment. Okay, I feel like it's a time for approaching a new way of doing things in order to stop the conflict, because you don't really like the drama, Virgo, and I feel like there is some sort of drama here. Now, as I said, I will clarify this energy, but I just want to, we've got Leo, Aries, Sag energy, very fiery energy. I'm feeling like a lot of fire, conflict, fiery arguments coming from that card, okay? And we got the King of Air there. King of Air is about trying to remove passion from the situation, almost trying to put a damp cloth on a fire, because you're like, I can't keep with the drama, okay? I just want a peaceful life. So I'm just getting this energy here where you're just like, let me just see through everything right now and use intellect or reason over passion, because it's just too much. So I feel like the truth is everything. You may be trying to find out a truth of how someone feels about you. There may be someone that you're not talking to at the minute because of some sort of argument or falling out there. And it's almost like you looking at a foundation to see what you have in this moment and how it will affect your present and your future, to see if you've got anything worth saving. I'm not sure why I'm getting that energy, so I'm just going to have to, okay, thank you so much. I was going to go over there, but they want this one. Can you please clarify this Five of Fire with this King of Air? Now, the King of Air is Gemini energy. This could be someone who is from a different part of the world than you. Someone who either... It's interesting. How would you like to see? Thank you so much. It's interesting. I get that this person may be asking you to move somewhere as well. This is not going to be for everybody. I get this energy of someone asking you to move somewhere, and you may be like not so sure, okay, whether you want to move with them. This is I'm picking up just a slight energy on the side of a really big shift. Either some sort of immigration or something. So there may be a conversation about that. Now, you may not Interesting. Okay, so I'll clarify that in a moment. Six of Cups. Yeah, this is someone from the past who was, well, this is someone who wants to reunite with you. So if you're in a single energy right now, or you've had conflict and there's been separation from this person, the Six of Cups, I mean, Virgo, some people, I know you don't want to talk about the past, and I don't want to talk about the past either. But the Six of Cups in the reverse, I mean, this indicates someone is coming back to talk to you. They may be living a little bit in the past because they're remembering the good old days, but sometimes it's conflicted because there's a lot of passion, a lot of love here. But there's also a lot of drama and a lot of obstacles to overcome. And either it just seems like the King of Wands, this is someone that you may have been very passionate with, but they were not ready when you met them first. Or maybe Virgo, you were not ready when you first met them. And there's an energy here of sometimes they may, you know, the relationship may have been based on a lot of sex instead of intimacy. It feels like someone pushed the other away, and then maybe, oh, I definitely felt that. Maybe you felt that. Woo, so hot. I'm going to put that down. What they're indicating is almost like when you push back or they push back, it's almost like a mutual thing. So, for example, if they pushed you back, then you pushed them back, and it just felt like I don't know, it's quite an explosive energy that I'm getting from you and this person, okay? So, I mean, maybe this person is going to message you from left field and be like, hey, I live here now, please, I want to be with you. You want to come and live with me wherever? It's really like outlandish. It's almost like unbelievable kind of energy that I'm getting where you're like, what? This is fantasy, okay? I feel like this person kind of sometimes talks in fantasy world. And what they're really meaning deep down is that perhaps they want to be with you, they want to talk, but they make it so outlandish. Anyway, let's this person's thinking about you, and when we get it in the reverse, that indicates this person may have unrealistic expectations, okay? They want to reunite, but now this person may have, as I said, Aries, Leo, Sag energy, very strong in their chart. Also a little bit of water there as well, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces energy. This person's got, it's not that I want to say a temper, but they've got a lot, it's almost like they create a lot of drama from nowhere, and you're like, what, where is this coming from now? And then all of a sudden you and this person are in a cycle of more drama. Now I'm going to clarify what their intentions are, because it seems like this person, either they're going to tell you that they're relocating somewhere, or you're going to tell them that you're thinking about moving and relocating somewhere, but there's going to be a conversation like, do you want to come with me? And it's like, do they mean this? What's happening here? Okay, so please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course, but they're just giving me that energy. Now, this person is coming back on in to talk. What is their intention? What is this person's intention? Just to let you know, Virgo, you do have new love coming on in. So if you are looking for new love, then there is new coming on in. But if you're having trouble with someone at the moment, how would you like to receive? They want to be in your arms. They want to reunite. This person wants to go the distance with you. They want to be like, they want to commit. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. We got the Four of Wands there, which is my halfway to marriage card, celebratory energy. I feel like there's union. This person wants to, it's almost like they offer you commitment, finally. The Page of Wands also is like pages, you know, they bring news. And I feel like this is someone who is quite an adventurous person. Normally, I get a very, very free-spirited kind of person. This person looks a little bit younger in their years than they are, is what they're giving me. So that's wonderful. Lucky them. But I feel like this person wants to, I mean, even if you look up the meanings of these cards, Four of Wands is a reunite card. This person wants to, it's also my halfway to marriage card, okay? So this person wants to commit to you on a deeper level. They have so much passion for you. And, you know, if I asked what their intentions were and they gave me that card, I'd say run for the hills, Virgo. But this person, they do want to offer you something, okay? They want to talk. It's almost like you either went cold towards this person because they went cold to you, and I feel very much like they want to heat up the relationship again. So you're conflicted though. You're not so sure. Now let's talk about new, because there is new coming on in here. Aces, they bring new. So this is a new, you'll be talking to someone new towards the end of May is what they're giving me here. If you're not talking to someone new already, I feel like this is a meeting of minds. Someone who is less about the drama. And I feel like this person, this relationship with you and this new person, wonderful conversations long into the night. This person may have air in their chart, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. Someone who's quite adventurous, fun to be with, and not so intense is what I'm getting. This person, there's this person's like some good karma coming on in. I feel like destiny intervenes here to bring you somebody new. So this is someone you meet completely by accident. Okay, so just when you're feeling fed up, because we got the Four of Water there as well, just when you're feeling fed up and there's no opportunities for love, the universe brings you a surprise. That's if you don't want the person from the past. If you want the person from the past, of course you can heal that energy if you want to. It requires a conversation, honest conversation, to know their intentions. The King of Air indicates the truth is everything, and you're going to think about it before you act. You're not going to just jump on all in, okay? So the Four of Water, though, is just when you're feeling apathy, when you're feeling unfulfilled in life, the universe brings you a surprise sort of love that is more fulfilling. And I feel like definitely this is what's happening there, okay? But it does require you ending a cycle with somebody, with that World card. Now you may have closed down that cycle with that person for a long time, Virgo, but they're indicating that this person may come back on in and just drop a note, say hi, and you're like, oh, really? I'm just going to clarify this card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? Can you please clarify that Four of Water for my beautiful Virgo? Okay. That was a bit of a clumsy move. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Queen of Cups. Yeah. So earlier we got the King of Cups. So we've just definitely got a match coming on in there, Virgo. Someone who's emotionally more on your wavelength. Someone who is nurturing, caring, supportive. Cancerian energy and Scorpio energy in their charts heavily. And I feel like this person has a lot of love to give. Gone are the days of you sort of offering all of your wonderful love and not getting anything in return. This new person meets you halfway, okay? It's almost like this person values love above everything, above money, above everything. Now, I feel like this person may have their own business. And as I said, they may be from a different part of the world than you, but I feel like, yeah, love is the prize, and they value you over everything. I feel like this person will put you and your needs up there. They'll be met as much as you meet this person's needs as well. Again, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy. Also, and this is an aside, as I don't have time to get into that energy. I feel like there's a healing energy about this new person that comes on in. So any childhood wounding, I feel like both you and this person, you kind of really heal each other as much as love each other. I don't feel like you get into the relationship for that, but I feel like it's an offset of you and this new person sort of delving deep into love. It's going to be very beautiful, reciprocal energy. The World card indicates you've come as far as you can within a certain situation though. So whether that's the relationship with the person in the past and you're deciding to close it down, the World card indicates you're moving forward, okay? Now you maybe you who's going to give the message to say that you're thinking about emigrating or moving to a different part of the world, or you're thinking about relocating, or you're changing jobs or something like that. There's an energy of movement here with this World card, but what they're showing me more than anything is it's almost like you're having a stepping stone. You're changing your world, lifestyle changes, in order to unlock your happiness. We've got the key there on the sun. So you're in pursuit of happiness. Also, we got the Seven of Air. You're very independent, Virgo, okay? You live life on your own terms. You're a non-conformist. I know a lot of people say, oh yeah, Virgo, they play by the rules, everything like that. No, they don't. There's an element of Virgos sort of playing by the rules that are necessary for their way of life. I'm not saying that you're out there breaking rules, but I feel very much like you march to the beat of your own drum. You're not a people pleaser, okay? So if you're not in line with the status quo, you're like, so what? Okay, so I feel like the Seven of Air, I feel like paired with this World card as well, the Seven of Swords is about running away energy. So I feel like gone are the days where you're running away from intimacy or the people you're meeting. I feel like you're ending cycles of running away. So I feel like you're more open to love with people, or you're attracting people who are wanting to be all in a relationship and who are emotionally available, and not people who are, you know, closed off to love. So I feel like there's a wonderful new love coming on in here for you. They've asked me to go one more and then I'll get to the Celtic cross. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? They're just giving me the name Anthony. So if your name is Anthony, or you're a person that you're dealing with is called Anthony, there's something in this message for you. Again, if it does not connect to you, does not mean it's not your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. They just asked me to be silent, so I will. Okay, I gotta go get those cards. One moment, please. We have, oh my gosh. We've got the Fool card and we got the Emperor. So beautiful. I'm loving it because we got the overall energy. It just clarifies the overall energy. You know, it's almost like, for example, if I was a writer, it's almost like you plot the events by the energy of what's going to happen here. And we got the Emperor as, you know, the final sector of May for you. And then that's what I'm clarifying right here. Okay. So there's definitely a new start on the board here for you. It's about taking a leap of faith. Okay, it's a hopeful new beginning here for you. I feel like you're feeling playful. It feels like a lighter energy as we hit May there. And the Fool card indicates, you know, taking a risk and having faith that anything is possible. So there's new love here. And again, it's about that playfulness, honoring that inner child. You know, a lot of people we meet when we're dating or whatever, they come with baggage because they haven't processed certain things. Now, we're all human. We all come with a lot of baggage. But when you meet a person who's like, yeah, my ex did that and they did this, and so you can tell that a person has not processed that. It's not that they're not going to talk about that person, because that person existed in their life for a time and affected their life, you know, beyond, beyond the average person, because you decided to be in a relationship with them. And, you know, that person will not be forgotten. So, of course, they're going to pop up from time to time in conversation because you're getting to know a person. But if it's all the time, you know that things have not been processed. So I feel like the new person you're going to meet does not have that baggage, and I feel like it's a wonderful, exciting energy. Now, I also have to say, if there's someone that you are separated from because there's been a bit of conflict, or you're taking some time out and you want to heal that union, just to let you know, there is a potential to heal that union, of course, if you want to be with that person. But there needs to be a look at the energy and stop scattering the energy and say exactly what's on your mind. And this person needs to meet you halfway. Okay, there needs to be a conversation. And we got the Emperor there, which indicates that, how can I put that? Planning for the future. Okay, settling down kind of energy. I feel like you're stepping into an energy of either getting some sort of, well, you're getting someone who's all in the relationship, someone who meets you halfway. I feel like there's a match there, but in love, as well as a meeting of minds. Also, I feel like if you're wanting to heal a relationship with someone in the past, or with someone that you've temporarily separated from, you may be seeking some sort of marriage counselor or higher level commitment sort of counselor there to help you through. You may be even getting advice from things online, or the person you're dealing with is as well. I'm going to clarify that energy before we hit the Celtic cross. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify the Emperor card before we move forward? Thank you so much. Oh, beautiful. Now, it is a double energy here. One is the Ten of Cups, you know, settling down energy, someone wanting to go the distance with you, the ultimate happiness. This is ultimate abundance, okay? Someone may already find you attractive. So as you can see, single energy. This is the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, you're getting the same energy coming through your reading. So, you know, just when you're working in a solitary energy, making your money, along comes love, and, you know, it's a settling down energy. So definitely very positive sort of time happening for you. There's a wonderful shift there in May for you. Let's get to your Celtic cross. What is the heart of the matter for my beautiful Virgo? We have the solar plexus chakra, okay? Now, the solar plexus chakra is I can. Okay, so you're asking yourself, what can I do about this situation? What is it I can bring to the situation? Now, you may have felt like you were blocked in that area. You felt like powerless to do anything. Maybe because we have a pandemic right now, you're like, oh, I'm stuck. I'm in a sort of a limbo kind of energy. Or perhaps you just feel like there's no opportunities right now, so therefore there's nothing you can do with regards to career or love. But that's all about to change, okay? Now, what is the challenge? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What is the challenge for my beautiful Virgo? We've got harmony, okay? Harmony and balance. Now, this is the Lover's card. It's the choice card. So this is about, if you're thinking about in terms of love, you may be separated from somebody and feel like they made some bad choices. Perhaps you have some regrets as well. There's an energy here of separation and you wondering whether you want to save this connection or whether you want to move forward. You may feel like this person is your soulmate and feel it's very difficult to move forward without them. Also, you may be working out what can you do to aid this situation and what can they do? Because, solar plexus chakra could be about their chakra as well. Blockage, there may be stagnant energy there, like a stalemate. But harmony across the board. In terms of career, this is about partnerships, partnering up with the right people or going solo on something. Because the harmony card, which is basically the Gemini energy card of the Lovers card, it basically used to be called choice. So you got some choices here about whether you should stay, whether you should go, or who you give your time, your energy, and your love to, and who does not deserve to be in your life anymore. That's why that death card is there, to cut anything out. Now, what is below you, my beautiful Virgo, for May 2021? What is below? How would you like to receive? Okay, so what is below you? Emotional withdrawal. Taking some time out to really think about things. Now, either someone walked away from you or you've walked away from them. There's withdrawal, retreat, and feelings of abandonment. So as you can see on this card, someone or something has made a mark. There's a handprint and 2 footsteps in the sand there. So you may feel like someone has walked away from you, or you're deciding to process this energy of yourself and think, should I walk away from this? Okay, so I feel like there's some deep-rooted thoughts going on here about what is right for you, which direction you go in, who you're walking away from, who you're walking away to, okay, or what you're walking away from and what you're walking away to. Okay, so I feel like there's direction issues that you're thinking of. And it's backed up there by that 2 of Pentacles, movement, choices, and decisions. As you can see, there's a couple of things to weigh up here. You've got many options. As you can see, in each window, there's something different. Money, 2 rings there for union. So you may be thinking about higher level commitment with someone or marriage. You may be thinking about job, the amount of money that you get for the amount of investment of your time, energy. Is it worth it? Also, you may be something budding there. You may be thinking about that. And also, completely just taking a break, a breather. So I feel like there's a lot of things to weigh up there. Now, this is in your recent past, so you may be making some decisions that will affect your future. Now, as I was talking there, they said the name Andrew. So if your name is Andrew, there's something in this message for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What is the position above my beautiful Virgo? What is the potential here? Can you please guide them for May? What is the potential? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see for their potential? Thank you so much. Awareness. That's the challenge, you see. This is your challenge position, and this is your potential to overcome it. The awareness is the Magician card. Thoughts become things. The crown chakra has been activated. So whatever you're thinking about to manifest, Virgo, you're in a very strong position in May to change your life, to change your energy, okay? You're turning your visions into reality using inspired action. That includes anything business related or love related. You are in control of your destiny. And you are manifesting from a position of deep knowing is what they're giving me there. Sorry, they just showing me something. One moment, please. Now they're just showing me like a toy dog. It's like gray with black ears. It's a toy dog. So either this is something that you make or is this something you just bought for somebody as a gift? Please take it as maybe it's something that came up on an advert or something that you were, as you were watching this video. It's just before this video. I'm not sure what they're giving me with that. A toy dog. So I can only imagine it's a gift, or perhaps it's something from your childhood which sort of indicated comfort. Not sure. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Okay, so in the near future, we got the World card again. So you're definitely ending something. Okay, you've come as far as you can, and you're ready to move forward. Now, when an ending happens or a door closes, it just means there's a beginning or a door opening. Okay, so it's very, very positive energy, but you're aware of your place within the situation, and you're also coming full circle here. Okay, they've asked me to go again in that position, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What's going on? Thank you so much. Truth. Okay, truth, getting the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That King of Air is important. This is the Judgment card. Now, the Judgment card is often a weighing up of your options. You know, you're making a final decision on something, gaining a lot of clarity. You've had a bit of an epiphany, a wake-up call in a certain area. And, sorry, they're just indicating someone's nose is very, very itchy. Now, it's we always say, whenever you get an itchy nose, it means there's going to be a fight. Okay, so I don't know why you even say that, but anyway, I'd love to actually, maybe I'll look that up after this reading. So if your nose has been just itchy from nowhere recently, it doesn't mean, well, it could be that you're having some sort of conflict with somebody at the moment, but know that it's all going to balance through. Okay, but the truth of the matter here is you may be wondering if you give something or somebody a second chance. Okay, because this is a return kind of energy. It's almost like a rebirth. Can I renew this, or do I take freedom from this? Okay, so you may be at a bit of a fork in the road. Because it's paired with the universe, it indicates that you may be closing down a cycle with someone that you give constant second chances to. But I feel like it's a difficult thing here. But it sets you on your path of discovery as you move forward. Now let's just check what the advice is that you're giving to yourself in this moment. They just said Patrice. Patrice. So if your name is Patrice, again, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, but they just want that person to pay close attention to the reading. So don't think it's not your message if it doesn't resonate for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What is the advice they're giving to themselves in this moment? Now they're also showing me a printer. So maybe you're printing off some documents or something as you're listening to this reading. If that's you, again, there's something in this message for you. Or if you can hear someone printing something off, again, whoa, there's something in this message for you. Now, what are you telling yourself in this moment? Temptation, Virgo. What's going on there? Okay, you're tempted. Let's see by what? Patience and planning. You're tempted to save something. You're tempted to see if it can go the distance there. Okay, temptation is the Devil card, and there's an energy here of resistance, but also sort of an obsessive kind of energy. Now this could be an energy about the outcome. You know, it's almost like it just feels like you're in some way preventing yourself from moving forward because you're not sure. There's an uncertainty here. It's almost like a fear. I'll pull a card on that energy, but as you can see, they're showing me right now the World card that had the sun with the key on it, as it had a lock in it, and as you can see, this Devil card is putting a hand against a key. So they're indicating here that something is preventing you from moving forward. So we will clarify that energy. But it's paired with patience and planning, which is the Seven of Pentacles. Now the Seven of Pentacles is the amount of effort you put into something. Are you getting a similar amount of reward for it? Okay, are two people building solid pillars for foundations that can weather all the storms? So as you can see, we've got rain there, we got sun, we got fall, we got snow. So you know, it's almost like, can this be saved, and is this something for the long term? So let me just clarify that Devil card. Can you please clarify the Devil card, the Temptation card for my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Thank you so much. Okay, is it a good investment? The King of Pentacles. Is this something or somebody that invests in me as much as I invest in them? If they show no follow through, if they do not, and also if you're dealing with a person, this person's a little bit jealous as well. They got a jealous streak about them. Okay, so they're just indicating here that it's almost like you're tempted to stall or wait to see if something works out, because you don't want to make a wrong move or something. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Or you're set to lose money if you leave something behind. That's what I'm getting here. So if you're in a high level commitment, or you're in we got the Four of Pentacles here. It's almost like, do you choose something long term, or do you choose something temporary? Okay, a temporary passion over something that's a little bit more long term. So I feel like there's a bit of a conundrum there in the present moment. Now let us see what is the environment. What's going on in your environment? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Hope. Okay, so 17 is a star card. Healing. Can I heal this? Can this be saved? The situation is ripe for healing something. Also, it's ripe for inspiration. Okay, so in terms of a career, I feel like there's a lot of abundance. It's a creative new phase, or a new phase of life for you. I feel like there's a lot of excitement. You stepping into a spotlight for some sort of clarity. And I feel like you're having faith that you're going to get the best deal in the situation. And I feel like you're right. Okay, but in terms of love, this is about stars aligning for your wishes to come true, really. It is an energy of embracing growth and healing something should you want to. It's almost like manifesting your true desires. As you can see, there's a person coming through that that light there. This indicates that you're in it's almost like you're brand new and you're calling in new situations. Okay, what's the hope and fear? Triumph. Okay, you want to move forward. This is the Chariot card. You want to overcome the obstacles. You want to change things, and you want to move forward. You're on a discovery, journey of discovery, as it were. And you also may be thinking about some sort of travel, or wanting to. Maybe this person, as I said, says something about relocating. There's like a message here about. It's almost like it could even be like a throwaway message, like, hey, shall you and me just like run off to the mountains and sort of elope, or shall you and me just run off to the mountains and live in a cave together forever? It's kind of like that sort of outlandish but romantic kind of message. You want to get a dog with me and live by the beach in, I don't know, the Maldives or something like that, you know? That's the energy that I'm getting. But also the fear here is nothing happening. Stagnancy, losing hope. So you don't want to give up on something. You're afraid that you're about to give up on something, or you feel like nothing, there's no direction with it. You can't see the future with it in this current state. And then the hope is that you can move forward and have triumph. And you will. That is success. That is a successful career, ambition sort of move. It's also success within a relationship. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you show me an outcome for my beautiful Virgo? We've got rest and rejuvenation, we've got heartache and loss, and we've got memories of love. Okay, so I've got to tell you how it's come out there, Virgo, so I can't put it all up in a bow. What we've got is heartache and loss, and we've got rest and rejuvenation. So something that either you're walking away from, or something you feel like walked away from you. Rejection is protection and redirection, okay? But you may be going through a decision to walk away from someone that you truly loved. Or you feel like they're ending the phase and walking away from you, and you're processing the heartbreak. But the thing is, it's this in and out energy. Memories of love. This is the Six of Cups. This is someone who returns. Okay, so either this person broke your heart in the past, or you broke their heart in the past, because I'm feeling a mutual energy here. I mean, this could be twin flame as well. But what they're indicating here is this person's coming back to offer you something. So the outcome here is someone is returning to your life. Okay, to offer you love. And you may be thinking about also revisiting a career path that you left behind, or you felt like was not achievable when you were younger. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Anything else my beautiful Virgo needs to know? There's positive movement forward. The Eight of Wands. Sorry, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, this is investment in self, but it's also about knowing what you want and moving forward, positive movement forward for a brighter day. in pursuit of happiness. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. And there's an energy here of you moving forward with or without this person, Virgo. That's your choice. We all have free will. But there will be a more brighter day, and there will be love. But I feel like you're processing something that you're either walking away from and you're healing from first, but there will be movement forward, okay? So if you've, for example, lost an opportunity at work and you feel like that they did not invest in you in the same way that you invested in them, I feel like you will be offered something that is more in line with your heart, and that there will be financially more reward there, because you got that Eight of Pentacles again. You may be learning a new craft or skill. So I feel like very positive energy. So weird. They're asking me to go one more. I never really go too far on that position, but they want one more, and then I'll close. Sacrifice. So it's almost like walking away from something in order to gain something greater. So they're really indicating that the rejection is protection and redirection onto something better, okay? The sacrifice indicates, yes, you may have to release something that you worked hard for or that you invested in all your love, your blood, sweat, and tears, but you're stuck in the energy. So you have to sacrifice, let something go, because it means you'll stay stagnant if you hold on to it. So it's time to release that and move forward. You're manifesting new opportunities, and you must be willing to let go of something to allow something new, something greater in. I feel like that's the message for the overall reading, both in terms of your career and love there. They've asked me to close, so I will. I'm just going to give you an advice card before we close there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? So they're just showing me, is it a wrench and like a nut there? I'm not sure if it's called a monkey nut or something like that. A wrench? A wrench and a nut. So it's like someone getting a wrench and putting a nut into place. I think it's a nut or a bolt or something, and screwing it in. So, I mean, either you're doing some DIY as you listen to this message, and that's you with the wrench, or it means to fix something, okay? So perhaps you're thinking about fixing something. We've got dreams. Hold on to your dreams, Virgo. Do not give up on them. Number one, they're quite prophetic, so you will get some images to help you with your way ahead in May. But also your dreams are important. Don't give up on them, okay? So they will come to fruition, but you may have to, as I said, make some sort of detour to get to where you're going, because they want you to meet either new people or something, they want you to move forward in a different direction first and then get back on the track. Now, let's see any final messages before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them? Okay. Oh, no, they want one more. Sorry. They said, oh, and another. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Anything more my beautiful Virgo need to know? Thank you so much. We've got aging. Aging. See, right at the beginning of this reading, Virgo, they're giving me this very strong energy about someone feeling like they're too old to do something, and that is not the truth, okay? So they're just bringing it up as a message for you to make sure you're aware, and it's got abundance. So a lot of good, exciting times coming here. It says here, I am with unlimited love beyond all seeming restrictions of age. I am filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel for the divine Shakti, okay? So age is just a number that humans assign to things so that we know where we're at in terms of dates and times and things like that. But in terms of age, it's got nothing to do with that. Of course, seasons change and the body changes and all of those things, but we're still that little child deep down wanting love, every one of us. So it's, don't worry about age if that's something that's been on your mind. And the abundance says, be a divine beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. Okay? Sometimes we hold on to things that are not, good for us, or that are holding us back in some area because we feel like to let go of it means we failed. That's not the truth. To let go of it means we're letting go of our ego. It also shows that we're mature enough to know when it's not right for us anymore. We change our mindsets. We become more mature. And if we're letting something go, it doesn't mean we failed. It means we learnt that it wasn't right for us. It may have been right for us 20 years ago. It may not be right for us now. We're evolving all the time. So definitely about cultivating here, okay? And I'm just going to give you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much for your guys, great angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Virgo, I love this. So first of all, we've got a beautiful heart there. So if love is your main concern, we've got a beautiful heart and there's a rose on there, okay? Now the rose always connects to the death card, so it may be about endings, bringing new beginnings in love, but as you can see, there is a heart available for you, okay? And they actually want this on the star card, healing your wonderful heart, but also manifesting something new as well, if that's what you want. But we've also got, and I close my eyes when I pick these trinkets, we've also got the seahorse. I hope you can see that, the seahorse. Now, seahorses are about partnership and partnering up with the right people. Seahorses, they partner up for life. So this is something for the long haul here in terms of love, but also in terms of your career, meeting the right people who help you along the way, okay? Also, they just want me to mention for, I'm not sure why, but they're also mentioning the fact that it is the masculine energy who creates the babies within a seahorse partnership. So this is the masculine energy to be creative, to do, okay? So there's going to be a lot of action is what they're giving me. Where would you like this? Where would you like this? They want this on the Four of Cups, the Four of Water. Okay, so perhaps a surprise new love coming on in here for you, or you know, a surprise intervention by the universe to bring you something more emotionally fulfilling with somebody that you want to heal something with. That's your call. We all have free will. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, I'll leave that there. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, I'll be running another competition in the next couple of days for one lucky subscriber to win a personal reading, so look out for that, okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo. Love and light.